Was Super Bowl 56 halftime a watered down version of hip hop and rap music? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Listen, listen. This this is the burning question as far as I'm concerned. Was this Super Bowl halftime, which was monumental? It was, we were all up in this thing of, oh my gosh, this is the first time that Super Bowl halftime is literally going to be dedicated to hip hop, rap music, and the whole genre. This is literally, we're making history here. But was it actually a watered down version of what hip hop and rap actually is and actually stands for? You goddamn bet you it was. In my opinion. And I'm going to tell you why. Now listen, I came into this and I said, I don't know what to really expect. Hip hop and rap music, and let's start right off. Those who know me, know me. Those of you who are not that familiar with me, listen, I'm SpillitBoyTV. And I am a 50-year-old that doesn't really, I'm not a huge rap music fan. I'm not. Never was. And I definitely grew up in the era when it was coming about and it popped. I was always, I'm R&B and I was always an old soul as far as my music genres and what I pick. But I like what I like. I do like some rap music. So again, I came into this. This is groundbreaking. This is history making. This is still, I walked into this full of pride, because I'm not saying I don't like rap music. I'm just saying I don't follow it heavily like I do the other genres of music. It just doesn't resonate with me all like that. And again, I like what I like. But I've always respected for what it is, what it stands for, and the power of it, because it is one of the most powerful genres of music that we have. It still reaches everybody. It really does. So I walked into this full of pride, not knowing exactly what to expect. And I just kept an open mind. I said, no, I know we're not going to have a helicopter lift. I wasn't expecting any of that. A helicopter lift and people jumping up out of the floor and these really intricate dance, situations. Rap music is grimy and it's dirty and it's to the floor, and there's always a political, not always, but there's a political message, and there's high sexuality and high sexiness, and it celebrates the body of the black woman and the body of the black man. Now let me come on back, and I'm going to say that the body of the black woman and the body of the black man, all of that is celebrated in hip hop and rap. That is our space where we are not being tolerated. We are actually celebrated. It is ours. It is about us, and we share it with the world. But it is definitely an African American move. Listen, I live my life in color. I'm not any type of racist or colorist or anything like that. But look, the facts are just the facts. When it comes to rap music and hip hop, that is ours. And we share it with the world. The same way that rock, well, no, see, that's a whole nother situation. I'll say punk rock. Punk rock belongs to our Caucasian counterparts, and really owned by across the pond. They really are the ones that really do that, and they share it with the rest of the world. You just kind of know these things, and you just kind of respect it, and you move on. That is what rap music is for African Americans. It is ours. It is ours, and we share it with the rest of the world. Period. I didn't make the rules. It just is what it is. So I said all of that. I said all of Listen, welcome to SpillitBoyTV. This is my world where if I just decide to ramble on some shit. So, I walked into this full of pride, okay? Full of pride and no expectation, really. No expectation. I said, come on, kids, do y'all stuff. I want to see what y'all going to give me. What are y'all going to do? Because we're making history right here, so I'm full of pride. I come in, and then I say, okay, and I'm watching, and I'm looking, and I'm saying, is this watered down? Right away, I got that the atmosphere is that of a block party. It's definitely a black experience. This is a black neighborhood experience. It's a block party going on. When I look, I said it's a block party. What I did like is that it was a cleaned up block party. Because a lot of times, like I said, rap and hip hop, it comes from the inner city. So it's you know, we show exact, you know, it's real. Rap is real. It's about being real. It's about what the struggle for real is. It's about what the grit and the grime and the you know, what's real. It's real. But we're on television. We're prime time today, and I'm glad it wasn't like the depiction wasn't graffiti and beer bottles laying around and pit bulls. It wasn't all the stereotypical bull crap. So I was really happy at that. I said, cool, cool. You know, because listen, the whole world is watching, and let us have a time when we're not being judged and people ain't looking down their nose at us. I said it. So I was cool. Everything was very, very beautiful and white, because all African American neighborhoods are not raggedy. It's not filled with projects. There are black people that have beautiful homes, well-kept homes, and all of these things. And rap music is played in those houses too. So I was glad that we didn't go grimy, grungy, everything looking like a New Jack City movie remake. So I was kind of glad about that. But anyway, because we ain't got to prove that it's real. We've been around. Rap music been around long enough. People know what it's about. Okay, so the set was very much that of a block party. It was a block party. It was swagged out, but it was clean. So I was happy with that. And it basically, the stage setup was just like I thought. It wasn't all this ultra glamorous lights going off and glitter shooting everywhere, but just a moderate amount. It just looked like a really down, fun block party. I said, now all they need now is somebody doing a crab boil on the side and somebody selling some other dinners off the back. It was cool. Fish fry, all that. But it was cool. And I think it was very much centered around like the West Coast hip hop experience. So it was a party. The West Coast, it's a party. They know how to party. So I was like, come on, let's go. It's a party. They got that. I got that. I got it. It was row houses. The stage literally looked like row houses. Looked like row houses. And then the masters of ceremony was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. They kicked it off, and right away, it was up. The atmosphere and the mood was up. You're like, okay, this is a party. We're having a party. So I said, okay, cool. Then we got into it. And we had performances, just like I said, Masters of Ceremony, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre. Really, Dr. Dre and, again, they were the Masters of Ceremony. We got Kendrick Lamar. We got Mary J. Blige. We got Eminem. Okay? We got special appearances by 50 Cent. And then there was actually a flash you looked over, and there was Anderson .Paak actually playing drums. So, you know, I looked at that list of people and I said, okay. So we're at the block party, and then I'm looking at who's running the block party and who's entertaining at the block party. And I said, okay, I got it. I see where we're going. This was done, it was as authentic and as respectable as they could do it. As they could do it. Which, in my eyes, when it comes to hip hop and rap, is a bit watered down. This list of people, that's a bit watered down. That's a bit watered down. But it's like, okay, and this is how I saw it. And definitely, please leave me comments and y'all let me know. Because again, remember, I'm not this rap connoisseur. This is what I saw. This is what my feelings were. So if you could enlighten me on some things, or if I'm off a little bit on some things, by all means, please leave it in the comment. You know, it ain't about a fight. It ain't about, hey, this is what we do. Back and forth. We have a good time. We talk. If you see something or you agree or disagree, whatever, leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought. But this is what I thought. Was it watered down? You damn bet you it was watered down. It was very much, I believe a lot of this, there was many hours spent on the table before it ever went to the stage of, okay, yeah, we'll go for that. No, we ain't going for that. I don't know about that. The lyrics, the verses of the songs that were chosen, all of that, it felt very, it didn't feel very free. I'm going to tell you what it felt like. It felt like a stage play version of not a house party, but a block party. A stage play version of a block party. See, because at a block party, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen because it's not contained to a house. You know, you have a house party, it's contained to a house. So you can kind of control it. A block party is just that. It's the whole block. Everybody's out. So you don't know if somebody's going to break out the fighting. You don't know if somebody else is going to start playing some different music and the music's going to be interrupted. You don't know. You just don't know because it is the whole block. And it, in a sense, it's very free and off the cuff. This didn't feel like that. This felt like a, not Tyler Perry play, but a play nonetheless. It felt like a very clean, reserved play version of the hip hop and rap experience on the West Coast with a few guests thrown in. The guests and the masters of ceremony and those things were picked. These people are all people who are very visible to the masses. People know them. People feel a certain way about them. They're not threatening. None of the people on here are threatening, like they would go off the cuff and do something random. And that's not taken away from what their talent or what their contribution is, but this was a safe group. It was a safe group. Truly, if anybody would have went off the cuff and did something sideways, hell, it would have been Eminem. It would have been damn Eminem. Would have been the one they had to reel back in. You understand? That's how I felt. So let me go through here. These are the things I was kind of happy about. It did show an elevated version of rap to the world. In cases, there's some people who have never seen an actual live rap performance in person or on television. They ain't never sat through it. They just would turn it off or go on. And they got to see that rap is more than just someone standing on stage with a mic and someone with a turntable in the back. That is not what rap music is at all. That is not what hip hop is at all. So I love that they showed full instrumentation. Full instrumentation They didn't water down their clothing. The clothing was still very much hip hop. We had jeans and t-shirts, and people were, it was fly. It was swag. Their clothes were cool. You know, their clothes, they weren't trying to be anything that they weren't. Everybody was dead on what it is they do. And that is what hip hop and rap is. Some of us wear suits. Some of us wear wife beaters and jeans with a $9,000 belt. Some, you know, there's tennis shoes. Then you got folks like Mary who literally do mirrors and heels and beautiful and all of that. So all of that, I was happy that it stayed. They were true to all of that. But again, everything was very, very safe. Okay, so we got these row houses, and that was pretty cool because you could see, like I said, a block party. Dr. Dre and them, they were walking like from house to house. It was like 3 or 4 houses. That was this huge stage. And they were literally going from house to house, just like a block party. Then the set was, you could see the cars out front, and there were dancers and people out there having a good time. It was realized. It was a full scene realized. You could see it right in front of you. So that was cool. Mary J is the one girl. There's always a it girl at the block party. There's always an it girl at the block party, if not a group of it girls. And most of the time, they ain't from there. Mary J. Blige ain't from the West Coast. So Mary was like a special guest, and she was the it girl. And Mary was clean, full on white and mirrors, thigh boots right on her brand, blonde hair, 50 and bad. I ain't gonna give her that 50 and fabulous because that's, you know, we used to 50 and fabulous. Miss Mill, that daggone Mary's in her 50s, and she bad to the bone, looked great. And she came out with her whole party anthem, and she rolled it into No Drama. I thought that was pretty slick. It was very much, she was delivering the message of no drama and the importance of no drama and letting the party continue. And I got it. That's what I got out of her song choices. And I was like, okay, cool. She did a pretty good performance. Kendrick Lamar is the one who showed the new version of, you know, the rap and the hip hop fusion situation where it's just total elevation. He definitely gave the whole political statement, but it had an actual stage show. He had choreography. He didn't have the women, you know, that were sexual or any of that. It was very college step show, Black Panther-esque, but very much a political statement, very much an elevation, very much filled with pride is what Kendrick Lamar brought. And I was like, cool, very cool. Again, the whole thing of the instrumentation, which actually sheds a light on what the actual work that goes into rap music. It's not, rap music and hip hop is not just thrown together. It is worked, it is tweaked, it is hard work, just like if you're doing jazz or opera or any other form and genre of music. And I was glad that they were showing that. Dr. Dre bust out, did that whole beautiful piano solo. And I was like, that was cool. I like that. I appreciated that. 50 Cent was 50 Cent. He did the whole in the club thing. Again, it's a bop. He was a special guest. He was hanging from the ceiling like in the video, doing the remember he was doing like the pull-ups upside down. He had that whole thing going. I said, look at you, you can still do that. Go ahead, 50. So that was cute. And he had the girls that was together, the girls. So, you know, all of that. So I was here for that. Eminem came in like 3/4 of the way through. And the message I got when it comes to Eminem is that I did all that in the beginning of this video. I talked about how rap music is ours. Black people. It's ours. Period. It's ours. But we let people come play with us. We always have. We always will teach you what it is that we do to the best of what you can do, and we will play with you. That's just the way we are. That's who we are. And I got that when Eminem came in 3/4 of the way through. That's what it felt like. It felt very much that the message was, it's not just for us. We're not just entertaining us. It's actually something that everybody can actually relate to. No matter what you think, hip hop and rap is actually something that everybody can relate to. Just like country music is something that everybody can relate to. It's storytelling. Country music and rap music and gospel are the 3 genres of music where the most storytelling is done. And it was just that we support everybody. Everybody is invited in to enjoy it, and everybody could be swagged out. And that was that, to some degree. And that's what I got from Eminem. Because Eminem was there, he didn't look odd, and he never does. He didn't look odd, he didn't look awkward, he didn't look out of place. He got swag. He knows how to play the hip hop and rap game, and we invite him in to come on and play with us. And that's what I got from the Eminem thing, and I was like, okay, cool. It was cool. And again, I'm thinking of the whole world is watching. So again, I think the message was like, you ain't got to run from this. Everybody can enjoy it. Trust me. Just come on, just listen, and look, you're going to get caught up in the party. But this was the main thing. This was the main thing. Throughout this, it was very simple. It was very to the point. It was not a whole bunch of bells and whistles. Not a bunch of bells and whistles and pyrotechnics and all of that. It literally let the music do the trick, which is literally where hip hop and rap has always been. It's always been minimal, but with huge results. That is rap and hip hop. It is. You get people who rap stars, they come from nothing and they end up being millionaires. They literally, they've gone in their bathrooms and they've laid tracks in their bathrooms and they've become literal anthems. It's truly the story of lemons into lemonade. And that's what I think the goal was here. And it was done safe. And unfortunately, it definitely was a watered down version of what the actual experience is. But again, like I said, I felt like it was done as authentic and as respectable as possible in this situation, where everybody walked away comfortable. Everybody walked away comfortable. And I think some true live, like myself, where like I said, I'm not the huge fan. I'm cool. I'm a fan. I respect it. So I was cool with it. I knew the songs. I knew the people. But there's tons more. There's tons more. And I promise you that there are people who literally love rap and love hip hop who were like, well, why isn't this person there? Why isn't that person there? And why wasn't this person? I promise you, I know y'all are out there. I know you are out there. So that is why I say, was this a watered down version of what the rap and hip hop experience is? You goddamn bet it was. But again, it is what it is. We made history tonight. We made history tonight. And I was cool with it. I was cool with it. But it was definitely a watered down version. Child, you just went to a play. We went to a play where they depicted a house party. And it was all right. It was cool. It was cool. Congratulations to the Rams on Super Bowl 56. Again, I'm Steelers forever, baby. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Steelers forever. But anyway, I was going to throw that in there. Anyway, you guys, listen, it's been real. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. And I'll see y'all next time. Later.